December is usually the season to be jolly and reflect on the past year, though perhaps it doesn't feel that way as we head to the polls tomorrow. Nonetheless, as the year comes to a close, let's look at the big personal finance stories of 2019, which may give us some clues about what's in store for 2020. Saving grace. Let's start with some good news around pensions. Fewer people have opted out of auto-enrolment than expected, with the number of savers using the government scheme exceeding 10 meters, according to figures from the Pensions Regulator. The initiative has been gradually rolled out over the years, and in April 2019, we saw it reach its final phase, with contributions now at 8%, of which employees pay 5% of their salaries. Unfortunately, the pensions industry has also been embroiled in some issues, with the NHS pension crisis topping the list. Experienced high-paid doctors have been scaling back their hours this year due to fears that they will be hit with massive pension tax bills. While the NHS has come up with what has been described as a sticking plaster solution by offering to cover these bills, we could see a wider reform of the complicated annual tapered allowance, which could affect private pensions too. Another worrying sign is the number of people choosing to transfer their defined benefit pensions, which has reached alarming levels. This is partly because transfer values have hit record highs, but savers have also been tempted to take advantage of the pension freedoms only afforded to them through defined contribution schemes. In July, the Financial Conduct Authority proposed a number of ways to improve financial advice, including a ban on contingent charging, in order to avoid the conflict of interest when recommending transfers. We will see the outcome of that consultation next year. Falling star. A year ago, if you had told most investment professionals that Neil Woodford's empire and reputation would be in tatters in 12 months' time, they may have laughed in your face. But life is full of surprises. The scandal around the UK's most famous fund manager has grabbed headlines this year and really brought to light a number of issues in the asset management industry. First, it has cast doubt on the usefulness of best buy lists, particularly when execution-only investment platforms like Hargreaves Lansdown bear no responsibility if a recommended fund manager strays from their strategy, or indeed, if they break the rules. Second, Woodford's problems began when he piled investors' money into early-stage companies. When people asked for their money back, he simply couldn't sell the investments fast enough. As a result, Woodford inadvertently highlighted the problems when illiquid assets are held in funds that can be traded on a daily basis. The saga, alongside the suspension of the £2.5 billion M&G property fund last week. For more on this story, visit the news article link.